movies, right? So this may be a sensitive subject. I don't know if it's a hot take. Is it a hot take?
Let's find out.
All right, well, let's make it a hot take. It's time for another hot take brought to you by the handcrafted brews at Throttlehaus Coffee and Tea.
Order yours at throttlehauscoffee.com. That's throttle, H-A-U-S, coffee.com.
So, movies now, we've talked about how movies are a lot of remakes, a lot of, rehashes of old ideas, long anticipated sequels that are 30 years in the making, or prequels for that matter, trying to go off of old successes by trying to create new ideals around those successes, and it's kind of getting old, right? But one of the things that I'm seeing now is that we're in an era where you used to have video games that were made due to movies. A movie would come out and then they do a video game.
Yeah.
We're in the era now where more movies are based on video games than the other way around. There's even, I think we're in an era now where there's more movies being made based off video games than there are movies based about original ideals.
Okay.
I mean, you look at Fallout, and it's TV shows too, I should say, but Fallout, Last of Us, Arcane, Sonic, Mario Brothers. There's a new Donkey Kong coming. Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, all these video games are now turning to movies.
Yeah.
And it's conflicting, right? It's both amazing and also sad at the same time, because it's like they're running out of ideas and they're turning to video games to
make these ideas,
to make these movies.
Yeah.
But it also shows the level of creativity of certain video games and their writing skills. Like Last of Us is a phenomenal game series. So turning that into a film or a series, it made sense.
Yeah.
We've talked about the potential of a Red Dead, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about the writing that took place in that game. That's just incredible. There's rumors of GTA movies being, shopped around. The writing in those games are, especially the latest one, and then probably 6 when it comes out. The writing is phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, Fallout, the writing is phenomenal. So you're taking these ideals on these story-driven games, and you're turning them into films. The only difference is you're not playing it anymore. You're watching it.
You're watching it, yeah.
So it's the backwards. It used to be the other way around. You'd have the movie, the writing, etc., and then you'd play the movie or play a part of the movie or something related to the movie. But now they're taking the writing that these people have done in these games, that it should be, I think the accolades and the awards for these, there are video game awards, but I think it needs to be up to notch, because that credit needs to be a lot more given, because they're literally making Hollywood films
based off of these video games,
huge blockbuster movies, off of the writing that was already done in these games.
Nah, that's an interesting point. Yeah, I'm as you're saying it, I'm like, I can't, like, I see it.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
and I think the era of movies has changed, and that's kind of what I'm thinking now, is like the movie industry now is turning to video game writers for ideals to make movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're 100 years into movies now, going back to the first silent movies.
Right.
So not to say that every idea has been exhausted, but we have seen we may have almost reached the end of it,
So,
because we've seen a lot of different stuff that's been made. We've seen a lot of different stuff that's been remade. So for them to pull from video games to make these movies, and they've done really good jobs with them too.
They have been. It's
not like it was back in the day, like with the Mortal Kombat,
right?
And, not to say that they were bad movies, but they weren't like.
And there's new Mortal Kombat movies now because of the storylines in the new Mortal Kombat. But the other side of it too is like even the simplistic things, right? Like the Sonic series.
The Sonics, yeah.
So Sonics didn't have phenomenal story-driven writing. They just had concepts of a platformer, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of taken that and then turned it into the movie, so that's a little bit different, and they're doing their 4th one, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's the 4th. Yeah,
but more along the lines of like the Last of Us and things like that.
Yeah.
Like even I mean, this is an older one, and this isn't part of this era, but Tomb Raider, right? They did two Tomb Raider movies back in the day.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised that a new Tomb Raider isn't coming, at some point, and there's other games, Uncharted. Like there's an Uncharted movie, right?
Yeah,
that was another one that phenomenal game, phenomenal writing. Let's go out and get Spider-Man to play.
It'd be interesting. They don't have a
I know his name's not Spider-Man.
Well, this is going the opposite direction. But I was thinking of a movie that would make a good video game. And I was thinking of Lost.
But see,
But again, that's backwards.
That's the thing. The thing is they used to do that. They used to be
a movie
and then a game. But now it's the other way around. So yeah.
That's crazy. Nah, that's definitely an interesting take. I think you might be onto something there.
It's the era of the video game, films, and television.